just walking home from work again. As you can see, it's night time. A really long shift today. Done 8 hours. I don't normally do that long, so I am a little bit tired. I had some ideas what I could talk about, but they've all gone right on my head, which is a little bit annoying. So I think what I'll talk about is this. I have talked about it before, but I'll try and be a little bit more, how can I say it, clear maybe, or a little bit more clear in what I'm saying. Why I believe you should not trust ghosts, spirits, whatever you want to call them, without going into the whole thing again. I'll just basically tell you why. It's this. Number one, they're invisible. So you don't know who you're talking to anyway. It's like, when somebody rings up on the phone and they say, I understand you've been in a car crash, and you've not been in one. You know they're lying. Well, obviously these things that you contact through the Ouija board or whatever, they're a lot more intelligent than some chancer on the phone. And the other thing is as well, I know everybody who's watching this is not going to be Christian or maybe even interested in Christianity, but this also comes from the Torah as well. I've never read the Torah, but it's the same. The Old Testament is the Torah, in case you didn't know. And it says not to practice necromancy. And the reason why is, I think, is you're talking to these things and they seem to be helpful, but they hate humanity. Demons hate humanity. They want us to all be dead. They want to destroy as many of us as they can. And the ones they don't kill, they want to corrupt and make as evil as they are, if possible. It even says in the Bible, it says that Lucifer himself can appear as an angel of light, and he can quote the Bible, and he's the father of lies and things like that. So you're talking to something invisible. You don't know who it is. Well, they might say, I'm so and so's auntie, or I'm your great grandma. How can you verify that? I mean, they can be around watching people for generations. They can pick up all kinds of information that they can trick you with. But then again, it has happened to me when we were talking on the Ouija board when we used to do it. Well, I say when we used to do it, we only did it a couple of times. But when we did it, and it was saying things like, I'm whoever, it don't matter. And by questioning them, the whole lie fell apart. That's how I knew it wasn't the person that it said it was. So if you are going to do it, which I definitely recommend not doing, but if you are going to do it, make sure you're ready with all your information before you go into it, and try not to let it be made well known. Just really think about these things and the people that you think you're talking to, and trip them up, because you can. Because they might know a lot, but there'll be things they don't know, and you can trip them up, I promise you. But like I said, I would recommend not playing with a Ouija board, to be honest with you. It's not a good idea. It caused a lot of trouble in our house when my mum who did it. Was when I think I was about 16 or 17 at the time, something like that anyway, and it caused a lot of trouble. It's not worth it, but obviously it's up to you, so I'm not telling anybody what to do. Across the road. Just be a minute. Sorry, I don't like talking when people are around. I feel weird about it. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, if you're going to play with a Ouija board, you're playing with fire. It's not a good idea. Same thing goes for things like scrying mirrors, and which I've never done, by the way, or another one would be something like just calling out to them. Because what people don't seem to understand is, they might say, oh, you don't have any permission to follow me, right? But when you speak to them, they can then use that as permission to follow you. That is a kind of permission. When you speak to somebody, you're opening the door to them to reply. And they're very crafty, these things. They'll use anywhere they can to get in. You know, it's like, how can I say it? It's like if you're on a ship and it springs a leak. Well, the water's always trying to get inside that space. So if it can find a way in, it'll come in, and they're the same way. You know, you spring a leak in your life, and then you're going to really struggle to get them out. And then there's a video, I recommend it. I'll put it in the link in the description afterwards if I remember. If I don't do it and you want me to, tell me in the comments. It's by William Schneblin. He's an ex-Satanist, Grand High Wizard or whatever. I can't remember all the things he said, but he's definitely an ex-Satanist, ex-Illuminati. And he said, and it makes sense to me, that Satan is the prince of the power of the air, and the element of the air is lightning. And lightning is what we power all our obviously is what we power all our devices with. TVs, computers, things like that. So if demonic things can travel on electricity, why couldn't they travel to your house into the TV and into the phone and into the the laptop or whatever? Why wouldn't they be able to use those things as doorways into your life? They are anyway. Think about all the negative things you see online all the time. Demonic things like stuff like that. But anyway, I'm tired from work, so I'm kind of running out of steam. And there's people around which I don't know what it is. I just don't like making videos when there's people around, because they start looking at you and making comments, and I just don't like it. But anyway, tell me what you think of what I've said in the video in the comment section, and if anybody's got any suggestions for videos I can make, if you want me to make another video from that book that I did the other day where I read out some of the haunted locations in the UK, I'll do that if you want me to. Or anything else. I'm always open to suggestions. But other than that, thanks for watching, and if you want to give me a thumbs up, give me a thumbs up, and if you're not subscribed and you want to subscribe, then please do. Anyway, I'm going now, so thanks for watching, and bye for now. Bye.